Jayden for Jayden go school. And right away for him son never hear that because for him son I say I him look after breakfast for Jayden. And the father say I
Yes,
him look after
yes,
breakfast for Jayden. So now that me I tell
exactly.
you, we are listening people man, no say lie people them I tell. So Jayden dead
Mm-hmm.
from the Thursday night and she know distant himself now and still say she kick back at the hospital. Never know say him son talk say we go home from Thursday night, but she
From
said
Thursday
he
night.
kick back until Friday morning because that's why he might tell the people them what time his husband leave in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So you see say woman is a liar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You see say woman as them there's something they want to
That,
point out to
that's
you
why
to make
Shanique
you see.
stayed behind for the 5 days to make sure that they can get the funeral home paid and everything transported and
She had
everything is
distant
tied up and
himself from the
clean.
crime, just like how Shanika distant himself from the crime. Remember,
Yeah.
Shanik distant
Mm-hmm.
himself from how Shanik distant himself from the crime. Shanik distant himself
Mm-hmm.
from the crime. Say she land a man to go be 2 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
That simply means to say Jayden
Mm-hmm.
school over 2:30. You now go take half an hour for a man to go be if you come a mandable. So nobody now go say you have nothing to do with Jayden disappearance. So what time Shanik land in a Jamaica? What time? Shanik land in a
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica Friday morning. 9:05 MBJ Montego Bay, Jamaica. And Shanique taxi at 2 o'clock. So where she a hide? You tell me where my hide. And she said she reach over Mandeville by say
Mm-hmm.
7 o'clock by KFC and fries game picnic and be and change same place. Nothing can go
That
so. Why
Yeah.
she a distant himself so much?
that is the next thing too. You see when a person in a pain, then can't eat. Them
If
brain
Mm-hmm.
I
not
even
think about
fever your
food.
baby have, if I even look cold your baby have, your little baby not sleep because your little baby in get
And
light, in lose
Right.
when
weight.
you enrage, you not eat either.
We're
Cause
not
what you
talking
want
about
is
a broke foot, you
Either.
know. Don't talk about no broke foot right here. So if your baby have fever, you know, and nothing, so I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna light. Because if
mm-hmm.
fever turn him off and eat, much less KFC,
Mm-hmm.
if a baby foot fi broke
Mm-hmm.
that the way there. You know, so say a lie the people them a tell. Identify the
Mm-hmm.
lie we are talking about. What the people them a
Mm-hmm.
tell. So that means they're
Yep.
guilty of the crime, so that's why you tell lie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then and that me a show up to you, me a show up the lie to you
Mm-hmm.
when say I can
I,
play it about
I would have
20
put.
times me play it.
So hold on. Me more get a full understanding now. So Shanique land Friday morning
Nine, 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 9:05
clock
a.m.
9:05 a.m. Alright?
MBJ,
MBJ.
Montego Bay, Jamaica, Montego Bay Airport, 9:05 a.m. in the morning.
And come from the hospital after 11 as claiming to the mark.
Thursday night, Thursday
Thursday
night,
night.
Thursday night,
Thursday
yeah.
night,
And the
Thursday night.
remarks I go pass say,
But
make sure say you clean up that before me come.
yes,
Yep.
So
yeah.
that
Hold on,
means
you're
say,
on the right track. You're on the right track. But guess what? When you repeat, look while say, and come home after 11. Yes, but and no make nobody know that. And I make we know say
Yes.
in the morning, him still there,
He
yeah. Then a
stayed, yeah,
Friday
he
oh,
night
stayed,
he go home.
them are gear away.
yep.
Yes.
The
Thank you
mic, you're
now. So
away.
you understand now, so me can clap you.
Yeah.
So me can clap you now because
So
you
that
understand.
means say,
You
Jayden
understand now.
dead.
You
Jayden
understand.
dead between
Big
11.
boy. Big boy, big up
J-
yourself, man. Respect every
Jayden,
time, big boy. You understand
Jayden,
me now, so that's why me clap you. Big boy.
Jayden analyze between 11 and
No,
9 o'clock.
no, 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 not between the 11. Left man devil after 11 o'clock, so I go there after 12 o'clock because when them reach there now, I go there after 12 o'clock and them then at the house and attack because Shanika come here. Tonight a Thursday night, Shanika land at Jamaica now Friday. Shanika the pan phone, you know, gonna no bed. Shanika the pan phone, him a talk to them when time them reach home. Use up your brain. Shanika no gonna no bed and them left man
Yeah,
Hold
devil
on,
after
she
11.
want to know what's
After
going
11.
on.
Give them an
hold
hour.
on. Hold on, Moto. Remember, around that time, the road kind of free, so no traffic not really there in a little square,
Yes. After the 11 o'clock, so me say give them until 12 o'clock when them reach
Alright,
home. Park up the car, eat something, move around in the house
them no
before
yam,
them Shanice
they
talk
no
to them
eat,
and them a
they no
plan them way
eat.
how to get rid of Jayden. The same Thursday
Moto,
night Jayden drop out.
Moto,
Me I tell you
Moto,
that.
That
them no eat. Them no eat, cause remember,
No man. Listen what me I say, no man. I just time we are by. You don't understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In the Jamaican terms.
Yeah.
And that's what I say. Make me play back, make the people them hear what time them left Mandeville Hospital Thursday night. I go and make uno hear.
Play back.
I go and make uno hear. So make me talk a little bit. That's when uno hear it match it. If make uno realize that me a talk truth. Remember, it is a reason the man wife, Mr. T wife, tell Jamaica, tell the people on the platform, she had do a live interview. This is what the woman said. The woman distanced herself from the crime. Because when the incident happened the Thursday night, she find herself a Mandeville with the baby. We asked her, say, are you and who go? She said, everybody, because we don't leave nobody behind. She said, anytime we are going we at the all away. So fine, everybody in the yard go at the man at the hospital. Who? The little baby, Jumping Jack, Mr. T, Jayden, Demar, and Ann. 5 of them.
Spider-Man.
Yes, 5 of them. What really happened now? And tell the people, I mean, tell you two, tell me, tell the whole world, say. Him stay there until Friday. And Friday night, when time she a come home, by the time if he reach the yard, he said to his husband, say, then how the house to dark? How the house to dark? And the husband, and he said, everybody have a key. And he said the husband show for him bunch of key game. And he go on at the back and go take the key up in the, he push the door first and say door lock. You see, me I say everything. But she said, and she said, she opened the door and turn on the light, you know, see Jayden. So that the time that she go raise alarm, say Jayden no come in, and I raise alarm, you know, and I raise, that the Friday night then now. So and distant himself from the crime because Jayden would have dead from Thursday night. Because and come back home and yeah, Thursday night come go and sleep. Kind son talk that, but you know, make nobody know that. So me go play that when me I tell you, make you hear now. Can you hear what me say?
But you know that then
you know,
because Shanique never arrived till Friday. So that eliminates Shanique. So that would mean that then it would mean it's Demar that killed Jayden and
Demar
and Ann.
Because and tell him say get rid of that and just remember. But guess what? Jayden did that in the house lie down for long because the 17-year-old say Demar tell them say him and Shanique wrap up Jayden body with the same sheet where Jayden even use cover at night time.
Mr. T, I just a transporter according to what me see, you know.
Mr. T know from day one what happened.
Yeah, Mr. T know from day one. And the cleanup team.
He know from day one.
He knows.
Me I tell you that Mr. T know from day one. Me I tell you that Mr. T know from day one. Mr. T know from day one. Mr. T know from day one. From day one.
And I first him do it. I feel like I first him do it. It's not the first.
Matto.
Yes, ma'am.
You get one of your brother or sister just to know your number, just to put the number in my box, please, so I can get it. I don't know your number. Don't call it out. Just get one of them, put it in my box, or you can do it.
Oh boy.
My number is 56523.
It's so sad.
565.
Hold on, let me get a pen.
565
Hold on,
23
give
83.
me
See them on the board behind you.
Eh?
Right over Jayden there, so you can see it there. Right on the white
Okay. I realize.
people. Them are trying to look for food.
Okay. Yes.
Listen if the little boy no say the baby admit and then go home. You know a big people listen for yourself.
Ring with them. So let's be honest with you, you know. After the baby. What was it? The reaction for everybody in the because you just want to just be honest with yourself. You want people to stop us from you understand what I'm saying? What was the reaction for everybody? Coming on said that I'm beautiful, you know, and this is why my cousin said I'm beautiful. We never know say beautiful actually get broken. You know, look at me, I'm going to hospital. I said, when you come from, I say, the beautiful. Exactly. Yeah. What was the conversation coming back from the hospital? The car. In the car. You know, so I'm not going to say, when you give the hospital, what I yeah, man, let me and mother.
You're here?
Listen, I say, so you don't know where you're supposed to talk about it. Old guy living up like in the day. No, yes, we chop a seat when I'm so you don't know, so you don't know no time. After you know, you will see it all the time. Yes, me and him chop a seat with their friends eating their box seat. Me and him chop a seat like that. You will have because I look like everybody tired and trying to bed. So, coming back over here, you wake up back now. Maybe everyone have a sister. Maybe Desire Cook's mother is my sister. So you make your little baby? Yeah, I mean, so when I reach back over now, before everybody, and go to bed now, how to talk about it? Say it for because so I just jump with us, go out there, and then take up 1 and 2 and then head over back same time. Because as you say, in case so some coffee get up in my mind, some carry some clothes to the money, and then
What kind of clothes him out can go give mommy? What kind of clothes him out can go give mommy?
What on a motto? Why him would have carry clothes and him go give somebody and him have work in a man?
And mommy, him say mommy, but mommy come in to with them.
Yeah, and Mr. T need the rest cause him have work for guys work a morning. You understand? So nobody
Yes.
left that house after them coming from hospital.
Hey, boy.
Nobody can left.
That's not that me I try to show you say something wrong.
So
You understand?
Here where my brain I think now. Them coming from the hospital as well them claim. Them sit down and say, yo, oh we are gonna angle a situation, you know.
Yes.
And them sit down and then talk and then say, yo, me I go call Shanique, you know. And Shanique say, yo, you know, so I have to clean up that or it before me come here.
Yes.
So alright, them get up, them make the decision what them are gonna do with Jayden and go do it.
Exactly.
I think they roughed him up on Thursday night, but they left the rest of it to come for Shanique to come home and do.
No.
On Friday.
No. Them deal with him from the same Thursday
One
night.
big boy. That Thursday night is when Jayden unalive. He never make it to school Friday morning. Never. If Jayden didn't went to school Friday morning, Jayden wouldn't then. Him wouldn't die.
Yeah, but
Wouldn't
them
die.
stupid.
My
Them
brother,
stupid
big up
people.
no man. Original gifter, big up
Them not
yourself,
do-
man.
you see-
Thanks and
if-
holy patterns.
Motor. You see, if them in get up and make
Yeah.
him go school
Big boy.
and them deal with it from after he left school, it would have looked all that suspicious, you know.
Girl, you have sense. Let me tell you something, sister. You don't say you have knowledge.
suspicious.
Hear the catch, girl. If Jayden did went to school Friday, there is no need for lie. Put yourself
Right.
in the position. Put
Right.
everybody in the chat. Put the 78 people in the same position, including me. If Jayden went to school Friday, listen me now. If Jayden went to school Friday and Jayden missing and don't come back, you don't have no life to tell. You have no life to tell. What would you do? All right, me and you talk. What would we do? Beg the help from the public and seek the help from the police. You don't have no lie to tell, don't it?
Right.
All right, listen now. But if we analyze him home, if me and you analyze Jayden home, and me and you and the principal are friend, and we want him to look like say in the day of school, then we have a whole truck and a trailer load of life to tell. Don't it?
Yeah, because we need
That is what they are
alibi.
doing.
And they did it.
That is what
And they did that.
We
And that's
need
what they did.
alibi.
That is what they are doing.
And one
Yeah,
lie
but
after
we
the
need-
next. And one
Yes.
lie after the next to cover
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
We need, but they not no sense either, cause them need
They
alibi.
don't have any
One
sense
nana,
either.
one
no.
nana.
Them
One
need
nana.
alibi. That I
Once
want.
you
Let me
do
not tell you
one, you
something
have to do the
guilty.
next.
So this
Yeah.
piece of evidence here, show up the mother, because the mother come talk here Friday night, him go back after him left him yard, go to the hospital, bring the little boy, go to the hospital the Thursday night. She come back 11 after 11 o'clock. She leave the hospital so she might catch her yard after 12. So,
Yeah,
little
but
bit after
motto,
12. And
when
she
me
don't tell the
sit
public that.
well, I know motto, but if me sit down and look on it, you know, if you everybody sit down and look on it, you know, where is that hospital for come out and say, yes, let me did it.
Well, that's what a good
And we would
detective
have
will
to go,
do.
and the government would have to push for that. Them not going to just come out, someone.
Yeah, the detective would have to do that.
Yes. And them would have to do that.
Yeah, but nobody now pushing nothing at all, motto. First and foremost, you know, she went to a private entity before she went to a public entity, you know.
There should be cameras both places, and the detective should be able to
Right,
get that. And any records of
right,
admission or anything else, they should be able to find any records there. So that shouldn't be hard.
right.
When they
And
clock in
first
and they
and
clock out.
foremost, don't when you go to a private entity, you get you faster than when you go to a public entity.
Yep. Usually.
Alright. And it's not like a day and night. Nobody not really did it.
I tell you, man.
It's very sad. This is
Very, very
very,
sad. So
very
you see a
sad.
lot of people, them a tell you the government can use the lie, move it to the people them and crush them. Because a lie you not tell, and the government equipped enough to know lie, identify lie, and tell you where you go wrong, come here, listen to one lie you not tell. A lie you not tell. You understand? Them no want do it. Then how me you know say a lie? How we know say a lie? How we know say a lie? Because we listen them line by line, and we know say a lie. And we realize that. How the
But
government don't know that.
Motto, look on it now, no. Look on it, you know. And I beat Jayden, you know. Unless the only way them beat Jayden, unless they tip up his mouth in there and nobody can hear him scream.
Jayden is a 12-year-old boy. Jayden is not big and thick. You know, so Jayden little man, then I can just grab Jayden and do anything what they want to Jayden, ring him up and do anything what they want with him.
Listen
Anything.
to what me I say now. Listen to what me I say now, Motto. You see, all them analyze him is not beaten. Cause then the blood would have splashed all over the place. Right? It's either then suffocate Jayden, strangle him, or inject him, make him go sleep.
Yeah, analyze him.
Yeah, but
Just
I
that
already
me know them analyze him.
because if they me beat him, you know, the blood would have splattered all over the wall, you know.
But before they put
The
in here,
rage that they had blood on the wall. There's blood there. They cleaned it up, but there was blood there, and they will still find splatters and DNA if they look for it with luminol. I am positive the rage that they all had, and trust me, they all had rage. They all had rage.
Yeah, but I don't feel
Especially
like I beat him.
especially if the baby, when the baby was
Does
admitted.
it matter how them do it though?
It
It
really
doesn't.
matter. But when you sit down and you look on if police really went to that house and go inside of the house, cause blood even carry a scent, you know, it carry a scent after a
A
while.
raw scent, a raw
Right.
scent.
So even
When I
if the police them they go in at the house and
One
they
heap of
beat
blood,
them,
one heap of blood carry raw scent. A little bit of blood wouldn't do that.
that is
No.
what I'm trying to tell your mother. If I beat them and beat him would have smell in the house. It would have smell in the house.
Well,
But all you know, so they not cover up stuff. They not talk that if them a cover up stuff.
them probably clean up what them for clean up.
I say,
Yeah,
when you
they
throw
not-
meat
they
on it,
not
it
go
still a
talk.
smell.
It's still a go smell.
But it was alleged that the BLO was found there and was there and the police never do nothing about it.
They say a
No.
goat.
Yeah. Them tell lie and say a goat. And that a lie again because them say a goat
Nah,
have
no
kid.
goat.
And when goat have kid, they no bleed because blood are life. And when you bleed a week, you become. If the animal have kid, or any animal have kid, animal bleed. That means they will get weak. A slime, the animal slime, and that picnic come out right now. Little holes in. Lie them
No
and tell.
man, blood will come out. A little bit small amount of blood will come out.
Just a little, and that's it. That's
Macho,
it.
you know, realize say then still there out of Jamaica, they based on all the man attack. Then the same
They're not
place
gone
say
away.
they not
No, my
gone nowhere.
darling.
I mean tell you no say they not gone
No.
nowhere.
I know that you fi say, and come, and come, and come.
And
And
come
come
and
back in
they gone
Jamaica.
nowhere. And
I
they
come
gone
from
nowhere.
where?
So all the
And
police
did
are not hold
leave,
them.
and did leave, and did leave. We know saying come because the police talk saying come. And come.
So why they not hold them?
And come, and them question, and
They
them are
tell you
no
say
come. Them
you
are
know
no
you
come
tell
back.
them are not to come, but you know you tell me said I true then gone away or whatever. So as soon as so
Yes,
they not
and
hold them.
come, and come, and come, and come, and come, and we know the police got to him, but we don't know what the police said to her or what she said to the police. Yes, if
That
the
are
police
those,
talk,
that
so she
are
come in,
those,
then
that are
talk, so
those,
she come back.
that are those no talk.
She come, man, she come. That's
That's
why
not
the
the one they
boy,
need to hold.
that's why the boy
They don't
come
need to
out
hold
last
her.
night and attack yesterday. That's why the boy come out and attack for feedback him up because now she come, she there in a Jamaica. And the boy come out and attack now for defend her. But we know say nothing no go like that.
Listen, the whole of them the same place they are jamming. Men are gone away. I tell me, men are gone away.
The only way them could have gone, somebody need to go check the airport them and check the flight something to when them leave. That's the only way I
When I
got
think
know
the police
them.
them do not believe again. Well, I hear believe that. But the police say him be gone and the police say she come back.
I believe they've been gone because
But it don't matter where they, if they, what we want is for them to be arrested. Because even if them gone overseas, they can be expedited back
Yes,
to
yes,
Jamaica.
yes.
So it doesn't, and the police them just need to do them work.
Yes,
Them not
that me
doing
want.
nothing.
The police them do them work and the police them not do them work.
May I say
well,
expedited,
let me.
extradited.
Yeah, that's the correct word, extradited. But I can tell you
Police
something,
them
Mr.
not do them
Marto.
work. The police them
The
not do them work.
information, the
The
information that you're
investigation,
giving.
the investigation water down, the investigation buy out because all of these evidence are kind to the people them and to come out police station at Jamaican police can't come up with
I thought I
nothing.
would that down at the bottom there, sir. I would that down there, sir.
Me I go
With
ask you
that
a
ras
question.
there.
More I go ask you.
Ras,
Yeah, down at bottom.
Somebody named Ras, interviewing. Ras, good night.
You know see mute mic.
Yeah, see they are singing and sitting upon you a while ago. I make up people nice. I distract them. Let's remove them, man.
Me I go ask you a question. You ever hear a homicide solved in a Jamaica yet?
Yes, I have to give them. Let me just say this. I am very proud of the DPP and the detective that dealt with the case for Noel Maitland. I have Mr. Tucker. I have to give him props. I don't know him and I probably will never know him, but I understand he did some phenomenal work on that case. And I am bigging him up and I'm bigging the DPP. Remember also the Paul Maitland case. It's a very sick and sadistic case with narcissism also. But that also was solved because the gunman knew he had a hit on him and he came forward and gave the information, which is this known. The witnesses around those people will never come forward and will never turn on each other because they know what they're going to lose. But God can do
Don't say
anything.
never, dear. I mean, I go agree with that. You can't see you say use that word never. God,
Hold on.
God work in
That's true.
mysterious ways.
When,
So
when I
they
say
will trust me.
Yes,
They will
yes,
yes,
come.
yes.
Let me tell you about a case where this with this missing child for 20 something years in the United States and then just find the person. It might be long, it might take a little while,
yes, I
maybe
agree
two,
with you.
yeah. But
Yeah,
they
I agree
will
with
come
you.
forward.
Yeah, no, they will pay. They will pay very well. But I am quite upset to know that the Prime Minister went to Mandeville. It changes my whole perspective of helping and doing another
I
march.
never
If
mentioned
this man
Jayden name.
had never mentioned Jaden's name, that makes me really, really uncomfortable
So
because
my
it
question.
tells me of the level of brotherhood these people have and they're covering for one another. It just tells me a
Yes,
different story.
But
It,
my
yes.
it, sh-
question
it sheds a
now
whole different story for me.
is Andrew Holness writing speech then?
I don't know if you're right or you just come talk.
That is the truth.
Sad man, really sad.
That
The
that that
evidence that
that
speak.
that that opens my brain really wide. It opens my eyes really
Grace, it was
wide.
nice.
But after Junior talk, all of them something that the people them still. Because me
Him
know
them
they
for go
must
grab
hear the
on
Liberty.
pan too. Him and them are. Them
Alright.
need for go grab on pan him and them are.
Alright.
Cause him and them are out two of the main suspect right
Avian, big
now.
up yourself. Tap up the chat,
But
guys. Tap up
also
the chat.
the other brother too. He will know. He knows. He
Fantastic,
knows what
big up
happened.
yourself. What's happened to you? Fantastic. Big up yourself. Peter Brown, big up.
Ah, there's a lot there that doesn't sit good with me at all. That's cold.
For schools.
That's very cold. That tells me that if you don't care about one and you don't care
Care
about the
about
poor
any.
and it's only the rich and the wealthy you care about, it's a job. When you're a prime minister or you're a premier or a president or whatever, everybody should be treated on the same level. You know.
We hear Junior talk one morning. Me I say yes.
Yeah, but we talk about this last night. Me and somebody I talk about it last night, and me I said to him, say, oh, you refer to the little youth as past tense. It's
Yes,
like
sir.
He didn't say that. He say it. You
it's
know?
like you're involved or you know something, brother.
He
But
know a
you
lot.
can say.
He
But
knows a
you
lot.
can say. If only God alone can make then whatever. What that mean?
Yes.
I tell a plane out. Say the little boy know where to be found. Know about and we not go find him and nothing not go happen. He tell him
Yes. That's exactly what he meant by saying
Yeah.
all of that.
yeah.
And when you're going to say when Jayden was
Okay.
alive,
Yeah.
was alive.
That
Big up.
spoke volumes for me. Spoke
Yeah.
volumes.
And him
It's
and them
like you know
close.
some
So,
gun.
because him and them close and him talk that way. And him know
I,
something.
Him sound like one of and man them too.
And I could have went and you see him come out of the vent and go and buy him present for Christmas and
yes, for
birthday.
Christmas.
And
They
And
know
Jaden
and man.
and Jaden is missing from September.
yeah, and she
Yeah,
a walk a look gift.
she walk but bring hard ass man gift for
Yeah,
Christmas. No sir.
yeah.
So who was that person
She
who
not
was
out there.
saying
She
that?
not out there trying to find out poor Jaden
No.
and offer a reward for him. No, she buy off everybody for keep quiet. Me say when God, me say, let me tell you, me see some cases like this, where it took a year or a couple of years. Yes, but me say when God opened up, me say, my God, me couldn't believe it. Me say when God really ready, me say when He really ready, it's no sir.
Fire and
Let
brimstone.
me put it this way, how I'm thinking right now. When you are in charge of a position as powerful as a leader of a country and running a country, if you are not interested on the poor people and you're only interested on those,
Wealthy one, the one
the
them.
wealthy ones or the corrupt ones or whichever one that you want to associate with, and you have no use to speak about the poor children, those that don't have a voice, but also to ignore a brilliant valedictorian of a school,
God,
a son of the soil, it just tells me the caliber truly of person that person really is.
and he have
Yeah.
two boy pitney. He have two
Yeah,
two sons.
that
Yeah.
that don't it doesn't sit well with me at all. I'm not even happy about doing the march. I'm really not. That don't sit well with me at all. Don't.
True.
It does not. To go to Manchester school and you do not mention Jaden. When people, schools in the United States and in the United Kingdom, when there's something traumatic like this for kids, the first thing they do is try to get counselors in for the kids and they tried. This man locked up the school like it's his own personal school, like he owned the school,
like
and it's his school. He don't make the teachers talk. He didn't make the children get counseling. He didn't bring pastors in to talk and pray. He did none of that. He just act like this is his own thing and he can do whatever he wants. And then the Ministry of Education don't come out and speak either. So for what I'm seeing in Jamaica, that means it's really how people are saying it is. You know, the poor is not cared about until it's election time. Then you come and you knock on my door, and if me have 5 me and me poor and me don't have a house, so long you get to vote from them and hug me up and take a photo, I'm important then. But I'm not important otherwise. When I need your help, I'm not important. That
But
is,
you know,
that's not good.
but Caribbean Queen.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm very sad.
To all the other parents who have their kids still going to that school, they are just as bad. Because they could have refrained from sending their children there.
If they had any guts, they all would have locked down that school and said, "We're taking my child out of it."
But what they need to know,
one,
they need
one child, then you don't care about mine either.
Listen to this. Listen to
everybody
this.
want a chance to talk, you know.
He has been missing before the hurricane.
This is what they want me to try and answer.
And as such, tonight I will be doing the scoping, the probing as to what went wrong. What went wrong? Tonight, one of the bloggers who has been following the case reached out to me a few weeks ago, and he said, "Andre, in truth, I was not a fan of him because I believe he was doing a lot of trolling on TikTok of my content. But I've grown above that, Courtney, that when injustices have been met upon people, it is my duty, cost it what it will, to be the defender of truth." Tonight I'm joined by Yard Boss TP. Good night, Yard Boss.
Good night, Andre. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sure. You have been one of the persons who have been monitoring and following the Jayden Smith matter. Can you give us a sequential flow of what went wrong or what has been happening or been developing into the Jayden Smith matter?
So just to give you like a real quick background, right, on who Jayden Smith is and the reason why I'm on the case.
No.
So back in September 25th, right, there was an incident at the house that Jayden Smith was living in.
There was an incident. What was that incident?
So there was a 2-year-old in the house, right? I'm not gonna call his name because he's a 2-year-old.
There was a child in the house.
Child in the house, right? And this child have a history of jumping all over the place, right? You know, as boys are going to be boys, right? And apparently the little boy fell in the living room while he was in the presence of Jesus. And the little boy was sitting by himself.
Somebody playing something.
That child was the one monitoring the child.
That's what the answer. When she was 12.
I told mute them people that we have play that music, man. I take them down.
To babysit that child. So the little boy jumped off our settee.
It is alleged that the child jumped from the settee.
That's what the family said. They are regular from the family. Whatever I'm saying is not making up. I'm not making up anything. Right? And as we go along, we're going to play the recordings. Right? And we're going to hear it directly from the family's mouth. From the earlier stages, I don't accuse anybody of doing anything. Right? And even like reacting to your videos, right? Generating millions of views over there on TikTok. I try to be as fair and balanced as I can. Right? So anyway,
Fantastic comeback.
the little boy drop, can't move. right? And Anne-Marie rushed out of her room, pick up the little boy, bring the little boy in her room, and noticed something is wrong because the little boy was crying and in pain. So she gathered everybody in the house. Mr. T, who is Mr. Thompson.
Yes.
Demar, who is Mr. T, and Miss Anson, Jayden, and the little baby, and they rushed to the hospital. That was Thursday, the 25th of September.
Yes.
Right? Zaire, the little baby, mother live overseas in the US. Right? So she sent the little boy to Jamaica because she said she couldn't afford to take care of him in America because his father went away on military duty. So on the way to the hospital, the grandmother called the mother in a foreign and said, something happened to your baby boy. Right? So they bring him to one hospital. The hospital was taking too long and they transfer him to another hospital in Mandeville.
Yes.
No. You know how TikTok work. Once TikTok hears a foreign picnic get injured, them start accuse you right away. And them say, Jayden Smith disappear, and TikTok start beat the family and say them unalive him without any evidence. In the initial stages, I presumed that the family was innocent because I was fair and balanced with my coverage.
So when did you start to grow speculation as to something going spooky from the family?
Okay. When I found out that Zaire foot, please forgive me, Jamaica.
You can speak, everyone. You don't need to be. You can speak. Because you're not showing the child's face. Zaire.
So when I found out that the little boy broke his femur bone, and then the mother fly down on Friday, and then Jayden Smith disappeared from Friday, I said, wait, something right.
So you're saying the mother for Zaire appeared in Jamaica on Friday, and thereafter that's the same time that Jayden went missing.
At that time, I did not accuse anybody of doing anything. I said something sound fishy.
Yes.
TikTok beat the family, and then the family came out and they started to talk.
What did the family say?
Alright, let's get into it. What I'm about to play, Jamaica, talking to Prime Minister Rogard, Opposition Leader Marky G, Members of Parliament, the DPP, and to the entire Jamaica. After this recording, this is going to be a litmus test for us as a nation. Whether or not we're going to keep Jayden Smith as a missing case, or we're going to elevate Jayden Smith case to a homicide investigation.
Tap up the screenshot,
Listen,
please.
Keenan, these are not my words. I'm not accusing anyone of doing anything wrong. These are the words of the family members.
Let us hear the clip.
Yes. The first voice.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
You asked Andre Stevens to start the program.
Yes,
You have called on the big dogs to
boss.
click the matter. Let me hear the voice note.
Alright,
And
I want to give you the context. I want to give you the context, right? The names, right? So the first voice that you're gonna hear Kamil, who is Shanique's cousin. The second voice you're gonna hear Shanique. Then you're gonna hear Mr. Thompson and L.A. Lewis. Then Shanique again. Then Mr. Thompson and L.A. Lewis. That is
So who is Tammy? Who is Shani? Who is Mr. Thompson?
Shanique is the baby's mother, Oliver Farrell.
That is the American citizen.
Yes. Kamil
One
is
fantastic.
Shanique's cousin. And as we go along,
She would have been the one who was the monitoring Zaire and Jayden.
no, she is the one who, at the end of this investigation here, you're going to find out is the one who concocted with Shanique to create an alibi to remove Shanique away from the vicinity within the 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. hour when Jayden Smith went missing.
You just hear it.
All right.
When my cousin got to Jamaica to relieve my aunt from the hospital, because when she landed in Montego Bay, she landed after 2 in Montego Bay. From Montego Bay to Mandeville is like a 3 hours drive. She went straight to Mandeville so she could relieve my auntie so she could go home from the hospital. That was Friday night. So she got to the hospital around after 7 p.m. Hi everybody. This is Shanique. I'm Shannon. And Camille, my cousin. And everything that she's saying is correct because Camille is like a sister. Both mothers go very close together. Everybody could go very close together. So as these things happen, I message her immediately.
You hear what Shanique said? She arrived in the Highland at 2 p.m. through Montego Bay. And she reached the hospital in Mandeville at 7 p.m. Jayden Smith was reported missing between the hours of 6:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. and you can fact check this by going to the Observer. There's an article stating when Jayden Smith was reported missing. Let's continue.
Friday morning, you just hospital. Really see, madam. Shanique, I mean, feminine, Tommy, really didn't know here, that's was spiritual at the same time. Professional because, carrying on close family.
But where was Shanique at the time?
Shanique and Tommy, that's spiritual, yes. That's spiritual.
Yeah, but the thing now, you that knows that that's spiritual and that thing,
yeah, that's how we have said. But I'm carry the bunch of keys up in Shanique in hand right now.
No, I don't in the morning.
Yeah, what I don't train just how I say.
At what time?
I was going to say early.
Okay. Shanique said she landed at Montego Bay at 2 p.m. She arrived at the hospital at 7 p.m. Mr. Thompson, stated that Shanique fly down early Friday morning from the United States of America. This is an eyewitness, right? He saw her at 9 o'clock, Jamaica. Make this make sense. Can Shanique land in Montego Bay, Jamaica at 2 p.m. and be present at the pharmacy in Mandeville at 9 o'clock to receive keys from Mr. T to go to a big house up at Spurtree Hill, go freshen up because she dash out of America so fast.
So you're asking, therefore, for the government to assist you in providing the itinerary for Shanique?
I figured out, but it is the investigators, the DPP. You see, the thing is this, right? The Mandeville or Manchester Police Department, they are investigating the case. But it's not me, it's the people them in the movement. They are saying that this need to be above the Mandeville police station and go to the DPP to give the police the marching orders and the evidence that they need to collect. Listen, we don't need to find Jayden Smith's body to hold Shanique's words. And we have someone who see Shanique at 9 o'clock on Friday, and he also saw Shanique at 3 p.m. on Friday entering that Mandeville hospital. And there is an account of Shanique leaving that hospital to go get chicken and chips for the baby. And then she had to come back. She was in the area when Jayden Smith went missing.
So where was Jayden Smith on Friday before he went?
Alright, let us look at Jayden Smith timeline on Friday at 6:30 a.m. Mr. T dropped off Jayden Smith at the taxi stand to take a taxi to school.
Yes.
No, Mr. T said, but how do I know that Jayden Smith actually went to school? There were two eyewitnesses that LLOs interviewed, two young men. One of them said they actually get into the same taxi that Jayden Smith got into, and they went to school. Both of them go to two different schools, but the schools are on
The same road.
right? And then there was another eyewitness account in the school where Jayden Smith gave away his umbrella, and he told the little girl that someone was coming to pick him up after school.
Someone was coming to pick him up after school.
After school,
Did he tell the little girl who that someone is?
that is what the DPP need to do. Interview that little girl, because we heard it from Anne-Marie, who is Shani's mother, who I have discovered
True.
is on the recordings that she's covering up for her daughter. Alright, let's continue with Jayden Smith.
I gather that he said he was waiting for a cousin.
Yes, I didn't hear that one because Anne did not come out and say he was waiting on a cousin. Okay, I go based on what I hear.
Okay, continue.
Alright,
We're running here in the matter now.
alright. So around 3:30,
What happened here?
A child is missing. A child who's promising. He has been missing before the hurricane. And he's still missing Jamaica. And as such, tonight I will be doing the scoping, the probing as to what went wrong. What went wrong? Tonight, one of the bloggers who has been following the case reached out to me a few weeks ago, and he said, Andre, in truth, I was not a fan of him because I believe he was doing a lot of trolling on TikTok of my content.
My gosh.
But I've grown above that, Courtney, that when injustices have been met upon people, it is my duty, cost it what it will, to be the defender of truth. Tonight I'm joined by Yard Boss,